Hi, team. This is George, and I am looking forward to jumping into our week here. I'm going to be giving the presentation tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Time for on the topic of technology tools and things like that. So before we jump into that, though, I'd like to post this here just in case anyone is thinking about their project, which I hope you are. I know really looking forward to seeing what everybody comes up with. So let's look at our um, project here, if I can click that. Okay, first off, we're going to use rapid prototyping. So rapid prototyping is a little bit different than the ADDIE model. The ADDIE model, we have the definitive stages that you go through, and you know when one stops, one starts. Rapid prototyping, we're learning by doing. We're creating as we learn. So the process we're going to go through in our class is rapid prototyping. So if you want to know what rapid prototyping is, we're going to go through that process. So by the end of the 8 weeks, hopefully you'll have a really good feel for prototyping. What's a little bit different is you are analyzing and building kind of at the same time. So a lot of the stages come together. A lot of people think of it like I've seen it shown in Venn diagrams, seen it shown like this here on the screen, seen it just shown as different bubbles all over the place. But it's a constant, it's a constant cycle that we're going through. Like we went through a practice of rapid prototyping for some classes that we built for a higher ed institution, and what it was, we did use a rapid prototyping model. We used the rapid prototype to come up with the prototype and use that prototype to basically stamp out or create all the other classes. So it gave us a prototype. We use that prototype to kind of almost photocopy or Xerox the template into multiple classes. We used to use rapid prototyping at the Skunk Works often because we would build one-off products and we needed to have training and things like that put into place. So we would prototype as the product was being built. So you have to be willing to be very fluid when using this model, but it reaps a lot of benefits. And just because it's rapid prototyping doesn't mean that it's not good. Rapid prototyping, you could put together a very well thought out final product, I should say. We would do that for the way we created the composite class for the F-35 was through rapid prototyping. And it worked out very well. We used some different techniques there, like outlawing lecture and stuff like that. But we created the prototype, used the prototype, then we got all our data from the initial prototype, and then changed the class to its final look. So where it says here install and maintain system, that's what we did there with the F-35 composite buildup course that we built. So rapid prototyping is used. ADDIE is used a lot as well. So just kind of it's just good to have a different flavor so you know the different areas, different products that you can do. Now, if you're having trouble deciding what you want to do, think of it this way. Do you have a particular passion or interest? Is it applicable to a real world situation? Does it target higher learning skills? Look at Bloom's taxonomy if it does. And does it fit e-learning? Because not everything does fit e-learning. I think a lot of things fit e-learning, but not everything does. And think about what interactions are required and what required skills can be practiced via things like simulations. So this is just, we're going to get into how to figure out these bottom two later. Right now, we're going to kind of look right up here at the top of our, do you have a passion or interest, and is it applicable to a real world situation? We're going to kind of focus on those in this first and second week. If you have what you want completely thought out, you can obviously move forward with that. Just make sure that everything is turned in with those deadlines. And if anyone wants feedback prior to turning in the final product, so week one, we just have to post your, get it right here so I get the exact language right. All you have to do for week one is post the project proposal. So basically, what are you going to do? So it's creating a proposal. You can look there for the guidelines for rubric. If you want to set that up, if you get it posted by Thursday, I can give you feedback by Friday or Saturday, and then you can make any changes if you like, or not make any changes. That is completely up to you, and then turn it in on Sunday if you like. If you turn in on Thursday and my only feedback is well done, full points, whatever it may be. When I give feedback, I always look from a different perspective. So I may say a few things about what you're turning in, and you might receive full points for it because what I'm saying doesn't affect the quality of your product. I'm just going to be giving you different perspectives. So kind of think of it from that way. So part of being an ID is being able to take from other perspectives and morph what we're doing. And since we're rapid prototyping, we should be able to switch and move things around fairly quickly. So I hope this helps. Um, Part one and part two, we're going to do the 6 stages, as you can see. Part one and part two is just the proposal. Week 2 is when the proposal is going to be kind of finalized. It's going to be further honed, and then part 1, 2, and 3, and week 3, 4, 5 is where we're going to actually be building the project. So we're going to have 3 weeks of the build, which is absolutely fun and rapid prototyping. So think about what you want to do. If you're having issues figuring out something you want to do, ask friends, ask family, and if you can't find anything, come to me, and we'll try to figure something out because that won't stop you from moving through our class, and we'll figure out something good. So I hope to see if you're able to come tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing all the different proposals that are coming in and getting engaged in the discussions. Have a great week.